In this video, I'm going to show you how to modify the vertical curve information. Right now we have text that's too large and we're missing our K value in our total length of vertical curve. So I'm going to start by right-clicking on the label, and I'm going to edit labels. What pops up is all your profile labels that you have available. We're going to look at the crest curve and the sag curves. Notice that they both say the same thing. So we're going to modify that label by clicking on the little tag right here. When you click on it, you may have to click twice. It's going to pull up this pick label style. So we're going to modify the crest and sag with high point and low point. So pull over here and go edit current selection. When that pops up, you're going to get this label style composer. It looks a lot like the horizontal curve label style composer. So what we're going to look at is, again, it has information tab, the general tab on how it looks. We're looking at the layout tab. Underneath the component name, a component name again is all the information that shows up in our drawing. The component names that we're going to be looking at is curve data, BVC, beginning of vertical curve station, BVCE, beginning of vertical curve elevation, EVC, end of vertical curve. You can also change those names if you want to. We're going to look at the vertical curve data, BVCs, and our high point text and low point text. All right, first thing we're going to look at is the curve data. So I'm going to click on this just to make sure it looks good. We've got PVI station and PVI elevation. That's fine. Now what's not fine is, I'm going to go ahead and click cancel out of this one, is the height of that text. That's too large. The text height should be 0.075. So we're going to fix that, and we notice that it automatically goes down. The other thing I'm just going to show you, but I'm not going to modify, is the beginning vertical curve information. And again, underneath the layout, the text information, we have the BVC elevation. Now, the other information that's in here, notice that they have the X offset and the Y offset. This is telling where the information is attached to and how it's being labeled, what angle that it's being labeled. So we're just going to look at this information. Now, the other thing that we're missing is, I'm going to go back up to curve data. I'm actually missing the K value on the curve data. So I'm going to click on that. And on the K value, so I'm going to go K equals, pull this down and find the K value. I'm going to change its precision to 2, and I'm going to send it over. The other thing that we're missing is the length of vertical curve, and that's going to equal, pull this down, and say profile curve length. So I'm going to put that, and I'm going to pull that down to 2 decimal places, and I'm going to send that over. I'm going to click OK, apply, and OK. That's it, we're finished. All the rest of the data should be fine. So I'm going to click OK, OK, apply, and OK. Alright, so the vertical curve length is 225 feet, the curve data is there, so we're set. So that's how you can modify the vertical curve information. You can change the text, you can change the location of the BVC. If you wanted to call this PVCS or PVC point of vertical curve, end of vertical curve, you can modify those however your company wants you to change them. Alright, so as you notice that once it changes in one location, it changes the rest of the information. Alright, that's it for this video.